Welcome back to Bikini Bottom. Rehydrated. Let's see if we can actually get to our next task this time. Yeah, it just seemed to be a resounding no, because I just cannot get through this section for some reason. That's because it's so thin, and part of it is I'm kind of refusing to just be cheap and last through the whole thing. But some better placed checkpoints would not be a bad idea either. But of course, at the same time, I never need the... I would say, well, the original didn't have checkpoints throughout that part, I don't think. But at the same time, I know, maybe it did. But assuming it didn't, I never needed them. Like, the controls weren't so unwieldy on the slide in the original. Or at the very least, you could grab ledges on the slide, so it wasn't such a pain to get back off if you fell off. I think the problem is I tried to jump on this part here, which I shouldn't. But then I realized I can't make this jump here, or I can't make that turn. I realized I can't make that turn, so I jump, and yet I still can't get back on the track. Your cornering feels worse in this somehow. I don't know if it's just that it's because you have that force momentum now. Whoa! I forgot about that too. The game tries to make you always move forwards. I didn't actually touch the control stick at all there. This is all Texas. What happened there was I moved the camera, and that automatically made me turn. Why? Because you automatically face the way of the camera in this. It's like JSRF&P. Like, you can literally just steer entirely with the camera. I'm doing that now. It doesn't even matter which stick you use. Although you do seem to actually steer a little bit worse with... Ooh, they have teeth now on the other side. I don't think they had that in the original. I never noticed anything did. I think you turn harder if you actually use the stick. Jeez! No, don't give me that boost forwards, please. But yeah, that was always one of the biggest complaints about JSRF&P. Always being forced to face forwards. Although that game had alright tank controls. This one doesn't have actual tank controls. How do we just do this? There we go. Everything's bigger in Texas except for plankton, apparently. In fact, that would be really fun if we had a massive plankton in here. That would be a good joke. Darn it! I feel like they missed an opportunity now.
Hello, plankton.
That's what I need, a creature with a backbone!
No further dialogue?
Yeah!
Floored him.
Hello, plankton.
That's what I need, a creature with a backbone!
Kind of weird how it doesn't immediately prompts you without any other dialogue.
Who puts challenges in their own dreams?
Squirrels? We're tough like that.
Oh, you'll need to be real tough to make this series of swings.
Or the original did that too, though, of course.
I could do it in my sleep.
You are asleep.
As I said, in my sleep.
Well, there's a golden spatula out there for you if you make it far enough.
I'll do it so fast, it'll make your head spin faster than a horny toad on a merry-go-round.
Why can't I ever just dream normal dreams of world domination?
What kind of merry-go-rounds do you have back in Texas, Sandy? More dialogue.
These swingers lead to something.
I can see that, thank you. Thank you, Plankton and your genius, for telling me that. So unfortunately, since we don't have actual momentum at play here, or good detection of swingers apparently. Something I always liked in this one was how the momentum, you have a massive drop at one point here, and then you catch yourself on a... Right here, you have a massive drop and then you catch yourself on a hook. In the original, you would really swing on this thing. You'd actually, okay, you can't hold B, you have to mash it. Well, okay, you have to mash it, but then you let go immediately as soon as you let go of B, so then you do that weird little, that thing, if you mash it. Yeah, so you can't hold it preemptively, but if you mash it, then you get awkward effects. Everything about Sandy swinging in this game is not okay with me. Whoa, what was that? And then of course she doesn't have a double jump animation afterwards. But you would actually like swing around in a full circle on this thing. Looks really strange. When you grabbed onto it, which I love. Ta.
That's for messing with Texas.
I could probably use enemies like that to get on top of this thing here. This building, actually. Maybe not the building in its entirety. But at least the one section of it. Yeah, I absolutely could. But I don't think I get any higher than that one whip, so I won't worry about it. Why do only some of the spatulas in this have graphical effects around them, like glowing effects around them? Like this one doesn't. Oh, that's not abusable at all. I can actually slide as I pick up the spatula. That's interesting. I'm sure somebody's found some amusing thing you can do with that. Is that everything there is to do in here?
Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
I don't remember how many socks are in Sandy's dream. How many other socks? There's at least one sock in... Okay, no. There are only 3 socks here, because there's one sock in Squidward's dream and another in Krabs' dream. I don't really want to go through this whole thing again myself. And for that matter, even if I did, that'd mean actually just taking a teleport box back to the beginning, so tally-ho. Catch me, Hans. Hans will be kind enough to take me back to where I want to be. By that I mean slightly closer to where I need to be. I guess I did kind of miss the experience of going on that springboard. I don't think anybody's gonna be too disappointed about that. Okay. So just take this back to the beginning of... It's faster not to switch to SpongeBob because I can just do this. I really dropped the ball on that. It's so easy to come up here as Sandy now. But we can progress. I don't know about completing the next section of the Squidward's dream within... Oh, wait. We have plenty of time. Now we should complete Squidward's dream without issue in this. Not necessarily this episode, but this recording session. Oops. I was thinking having a hard time platforming SpongeBob. Oh, again, and part of it is probably just the input delay. Which again, I realize isn't this game's fault, so I'm not getting too angry about it. I really say that's an entire spatula. I wonder if you can manage to fall off this thing as you pick up that spatula. You only really got one chance to try that, though. Oh, hoo hoo! You can actually go on people this time. Oh, yes. I always wanted to go on top of Squidward, even though you get to do exactly that in Squidward's dream to begin with, now that I think about it. It's very crude collisions. Ah! No! Come on! Ah. It's just tradition in this game. If you fall off a ledge, you have to bubble bounce. Spirit of exploration. In this case, we're exploring Squidward. So you can't stand on his cheeks, but you can stand on some part of his nose. Oh. There you go. Oh! Shortcut! Right back to where you left off. Beautiful. I love it. It's a nice view. You can actually see like the entire level from here. It's nice. Okay, well that had me done. Oh, what if we get on top of the sandy street over here? Not that that'd be much reason to, I don't think, but this level also saps you pretty quickly of your... It's one of the multiple levels of the two, I guess, levels in this game that sap you of your shiny objects pretty quickly. Since you're paying it for all this stuff. Anyways. Actually, I was gonna go pick up the rolling ball spatula. Now I think
For heaven's sake, boy! Cover your ears!
That's weird. No, I wish they had, like... I guess it would become annoying, but I wish they had clarinet music playing here, because Mr. Krabs was talking about it. But you didn't have, like, a cool
Mr. Krabs?
camera
What are
pan
you
intro
doing
here.
in Squidward's dream?
Hard time, boy. Or at least it feels like it. Do you think you can make it across this sheet of music to the golden spatula on Squidward's big nose?
Squidward's face looks, like, strangely distended.
Don't worry, Mr. Krabs. I'll end this challenge on a high note.
Good luck, boy. When you get there, try to wake him up. I'm running out of aspirin. There's a spatula at the end of this long line of notes.
Oh geez, this might actually be kind of hard, because this is, like, the one time this game actually has kind of difficult platforming. And it's accompanied by... I'm sure there's a keyhole in that door. It's accompanied with me having lots of lag on my inputs. Anyways, what I wanted to do...
Ow! Ouch!
That worked.
Ow!
If possible, I want to see... I can't get back up from here. Darn it! I want to see if I can get back up here. I went really backwards there. That was interesting. I might be able to... Jeez. I might be able to land on top of the spatulas. Of course, in the worst case, I can just go back and...
Ouch! Ow! Ouch!
getting hurt as much as possible on the way down, apparently. I could just go from Patrick's Dreams back up there. Can you? Wait, no, it doesn't actually loop. No, it doesn't actually loop. No, so the only way for me to know how to do that platforming segmenting is actually to... Huh. Darn it! That was a waste. I wonder if I could stay on the spatulas though, is what I'm saying. And use that to go backwards on the slide. Can I stay on the spatula, for instance? No, we cannot. I might be able... Even then, I might be able to go all the way, though. Backwards. Just to save myself the humiliation of trying to go through that one section again. Ah, almost. Can you actually do slides backwards now? Oh, you absolutely could. Someone needs to do that. You know what? This is absolutely something someone needs to do. If I had free time in my life, I would do this. What are you doing? Yes! It's gonna be so impossible.
Go SpongeBob! Go SpongeBob! Go SpongeBob!
Yes. Ah! You could... Someone needs to do this someday. I want to see this. Someone needs to go down these slides backwards. I'd be so happy to see it. So good job. Why are you still going forwards? Dude. Hello. There you go. You can't turn well enough, though, to actually tell ahead of time which way you have to go. But someone... I want someone to do that someday. I really do. Anyways, I wasted enough time this episode. I guess it's time for next episode. I'll see you guys next time when we do this. Everyone. Ah.